What's up guys, this is Twe4kz here, and today I'm going to be showing you the best tweaks of the week. So the first tweak I want to talk to you guys about is called chorea. Now chorea is going to give you a more improved way of using quick reply, which I'll show you here in just a second, and it also gives you quick compose, which is something that's not native to iOS 8. So you can see right here that if I tap and hold on the status bar, this is what I've set my gesture to, you can see that I actually get a quick compose for chorea. So it has all of my recent contacts right here, so I can just tap on one. So let's just say that I wanted to tap on me, and you can see that we have, our entire conversation that we can scroll through and look through for context. So it's basically just like opening up the Messages app. And then when you send something off, you can see that it goes away just like that. Now if I get a notification, it's just like the same thing. So you'll see right here that I'll get a banner notification, and then I can swipe down the entire screen, and it's going to give me the context of the entire message. So you can see that we also have our banner notification right up there. So again, when we send that off, it's going to dismiss itself just like that. So this is a tweak that you're going to have to add a repo in order to get, but I'll be sure to put that in the description below so you guys can just copy and paste. So the next tweak I want to talk to you guys about is called TypeTab. Now this is a very simple tweak, and what it allows you to do, as you can see right here, if I go ahead and open up Safari, it's going to make your life a little bit easier if you use tabs a lot, which I do. So this is something that I'm going to keep on my device. But you can see right here that if we tap cancel and then we create a new tab, what it's going to do is already activate the keyboard right here and put the cursor right up here at the top. That way you don't have to tap up here in order to start typing in your URL or just a search term. So it's just one of those nice things to have when you create a lot of tabs like I do. Now the next tweak I want to talk to you guys about is called AK Messages, and it's basically exactly like this tweak, except it's going to do this for your messages. So you can see right here that if we open up our messages, and let's say that I opened up my conversation right here, you can see that the keyboard is already activated and I can just start typing just like that. So I mean, that's just another nice thing to have in terms of having just one less step to do. Next up, we have a tweak called SpeedIntensifier. So if you guys aren't familiar with this tweak, this is basically just going to speed up all the animations on your device. Now, this is a tweak that's been around for some time, but since it's been updated for iOS 8, we actually have some new options. So you can see that we have three modes right up here. We have Simple, we have Fusion, and we have Advanced. So for Simple, this is basically going to speed up the opening and closing of applications. But if we go over here to Advanced, it's going to speed up opening and closing of applications. It's going to speed up the slide to unlock text, as well as loading indicators and everything within applications. So any type of animations within applications. And then we have Fusion right here, which is basically going to be a combination between Simple and Advanced. So Fusion is going to speed up the opening and closing of applications, as well as all the animations within applications. So that's going to be what Fusion does. But I'm going to be using Advanced just because I want a full system speed up, and that's kind of what this is. Right below that, we have the speed in which we want to speed up our device. So you can see that I have it set to 5 right now. I mean, you can get this up going pretty high. So if we close out of our application right here at times 8, you can see kind of how fast that's opening and closing right there. Right, 7, this is probably where I like to keep it, just because I think that speed is just nice. And then right below that, you can also disable this during icon wiggling. So rather than your icons going crazy when you're in icon wiggle mode, you can disable that, so it's just going to be normal. And right below here, we have blacklist applications. So you can blacklist any of the applications that you don't want SpeedIntensifier to take effect. Now right down here, we also have spring animation. So if you toggle this on, this is basically just like Hooke's Law. If you guys ever messed with Hooke's Law, is a tweak that I used to use all the time. But it basically gives you the ability to change up the stiffness, the damping, and the mass. So it's going to allow you to customize the bounce and the spring of pop-ups or animations. So you can see right here that I have toggled spring animations on. You can see that if I open up my app switcher right here, that it opens up really quickly. If we go back here, let's just mess with this just a little bit, and you can kind of see the changes that will take effect right here. So now we're going to go ahead and open it back up. And you can see that it slowed it down a little bit and it kind of landed a little bit softer. So this is just something that you're going to have to mess with and get it exactly how you want. But just a quick look, if we go ahead and take a look at the slide to unlock text that we have here, you're going to notice that it's going to be going pretty quickly, the animation behind it, or the highlight. So you can see that it's speeding up that. As well as if we go into applications and we just swipe back, you can see that it just swipes back a whole lot quicker as well. So like I said, it speeds up all the animations on your device. Next up, we have a tweak called Lock Blur. Now this is something that I usually do manually just in Photoshop. So it's going to be nice to have as a tweak. So what lock blur does is basically take your lock screen wallpaper and blur it. That's all that it does. So you can see right here, if we go to our lock screen, you'll notice that it's completely blurred. So if we open this up, we'll go down here and let's just go to about right here. Now you don't necessarily have to respring your device when you change this. You can see that it's actually going to take effect if we go back to our lock screen right now. So you can see that it's not near as blurred as it was previously. So this is just something nice to have if you indeed do blur your lock screens. And last but not least, we have a tweak called Dockware 2. Now this is a tweak that came out in iOS 7, I believe, and what it does is allow you to access your dock from anywhere. So you can see right here that we have our dock. Now I've set the activator just to be a swipe of the status bar, and you can see that's actually going to hide the dock. Of course, if I do it again, then it's going to bring the dock back up. Now, if we go into an application here, this is normally where you can't get your dock, but you can if you have this tweak enabled. So I just slide on the status bar right there, and it brings me my dock, which I can easily interact with. So you'll see right here, if we go into Dockware 2 and open that up, you can see that you can change the home screen behavior. So first of all, you just need to enable it, and you can also change this from normal mode to inverse mode. So this is something that actually hides everything but the dock. And then right down here we have behavior, so you can change it from squeeze to push to overlay. This is basically, it just says right there, choose the way the home screen interacts with the dock when it becomes visible. And then right below here we also have animation in, so you can change this from a lot of different ones. So we can just change this to grow, and let's just change the animation out to fade out. So we also have the auto hide, so how long do you want the dock to show up and dismiss itself? So it's going to show up for 4 seconds and then dismiss. So if we go to our home screen, you can kind of see the changes that have taken effect. If we go ahead and slide, you can see that it's growing, and then when we do it again, it just kind of fades out. So then you have the options to change this up within app behavior as well. So basically all the same options right here, just this is going to take effect within applications. So we'll just squeeze, we'll change the slide up to flip horizontally, and then we'll give this a shot. So you can kind of see what that does. So that's all I have for the best tweaks of the week this week. Let me know what you guys think about these tweaks in the comments below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you guys want to see more of my videos, then go ahead and subscribe. All right, guys, until next time, peace.